Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today was a fantastic day. I got a ton of VHS tapes. Let me tell you, it's a really good idea to get in good with some people who work at your local pawn shops and your local thrift stores. Over the years, I've become acquaintances with one of the girls who work at my local thrift store. I go in every now and then. I just say hi to her, ask her how's it going and whatnot, and she contacts me on Facebook every so often to let me know when they get in some good deals and when they get some VHS tapes in. Sure enough, over the weekend they got in a ton of VHS tapes, and also this week all the VHS tapes are on sale for fill a bag for $3. So fantastic deal. So she contacts me today, lets me know all this. I'm like, I'll see you in a few hours after work. I'll definitely be stopping by. Sure enough, I did. Got a ton of great stuff. Nothing fantastic. I wouldn't say anything I bought was like over the top great, but a lot of it is has some really cool VHS covers. Some of the stuff isn't available on DVD, and there's also a bunch of blind buys that I never heard of. But for fill a bag for $3, definitely had to grab them. Hopefully, some of them are really great. So yeah, here's what I got. First thing I picked up was Silverado. I have not seen this. Heard good things about it though. I do love myself a good Western, so definitely wanted to grab that. Then, for collecting purposes, had to grab myself Friday the 13th, Part 2. Love the VHS cover. It's fantastic. Yeah, I know I got to remove that sticker, but great cover art. It's pretty plain, pretty simple, but I do really like it. So for collecting purposes, wanted to get that. Then this was a complete blind buy, but I do like war movies, so I got Men in War. I don't know anything about this. Just looked interesting. Then I got Hostage Hotel, starring Burt Reynolds. I love Burt Reynolds. His movies are usually just over the top cheesy, so definitely wanted to grab that. Then this didn't get very good reviews, but it is only available on VHS, and I figured, what the hell, pick it up, check it out, and that is The Aliens Are Coming. Apparently it's about aliens taking over the world, but I don't know, we'll see how this is. Then, not a huge Billy Joel fan, but, his music's okay, so I got Billy Joel, the video album. I don't know, figured I'd just grab that. Then I picked up Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home on VHS tape. This here is the Paramount Director Series. And the reason I grabbed this is because it has a intro with Leonard Nimoy, just talking about the movie and about how it was made and whatnot. The commentary, or not commentary, but the intro is available on the original DVD release, the single disc DVD release of this movie, but it's out of print now, hard to come by. Who knows if I'll ever find it. So I figured I'd definitely grab this just to have that intro, because for whatever reason, when they released the 2-disc collector's edition DVD of this movie, they didn't put that on there. I don't know why they did that. So definitely wanted to get this just for that intro. Should be cool. Then another great war movie that I don't know if it's great. I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things, and that is Midway. Unfortunately, somebody wrote on there, Jerry XXX rated. I don't know, but oh well. Still, should be good. Then a movie that I wanted to see for a while now. I keep passing it up because every time I don't know if I want it. I've seen it for $5 and less on DVD. But I just, for some reason, like I said, just keep passing it up. So finally, picked it up. Hopefully it's good, and that is The Last Starfighter. Should be good, though. I've heard good things. Then, I do love myself some X-Files. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the seasons. They're a little too expensive. So grab myself 2 X-Files tapes. Just have some episodes. I love the show. Then, I got FX. Another movie I've not seen, but, it looked interesting. Should be good. Then I got The Devil's Own, another movie I knew nothing about, but, Brad Pitt, Harrison Ford, sounds good to me. We'll see if that's any good. And this is a movie I've heard good things about. I really don't know what this one's about either, but it looked interesting, and that's Shine. I know it won some awards, and it's pretty popular, so I'm going to grab that. Then, because I love Sally Field, I had to grab myself Murphy's Romance. I don't know if this is going to be any good, but Sally Field movies are usually pretty good. Then I got The Revenge, Kevin Costner. I've heard good things about this too. I haven't seen it, but heard great things. Then another one for collecting purposes, and that is Jurassic Park. I just love that cover art. Plain, simple, with the logo. Love it. Then some Laurel and Hardy with, this is You're Darn Tootin'. Love Laurel and Hardy. I had to grab that. Then this is, hopefully I can pronounce this right. I guess I have a hard time pronouncing all this anime stuff. I guess it's Tenchi Muyo. I guess it's the movie Trouble Hatches, or not a movie, I guess it's 3 episodes actually. I don't know, I'm not a huge anime buff. I really, I'm just starting to get into anime. I don't really know much about it, but this was brand new, unopened. I actually just opened this. Said I've seen on Cartoon Network. Usually the anime I see on Cartoon Network is pretty good. Again, I know nothing about this, complete blind buy for me, just, going into this not knowing anything about it, but I'm a big fan of beginning to become a big fan of anime, so I definitely wanted to pick this up. And like I said, it was unopened, so it also comes with a little keychain here. Interesting. And also some stickers, so that's pretty cool. Then, for more collecting purposes, got Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Great VHS cover. That is fantastic. Again, got to remove the sticker, but great cover art. Love that. And also, Nightmare on Elm Street 4. More great cover art. Fantastic. Another stupid price sticker I got to take off, but great artwork. Then, I've never seen the original, but I just grabbed this because I've heard good things about the original, and that is Return to Cabin by the Lake. I've never seen Cabin by the Lake, but I look forward to seeing it. I've heard good things, so figured, you know, I want to see that movie. Why not pick up the sequel, so when I do get the original movie, I can watch the sequel. And then this, I had no idea what this was. I just thought, what the hell, I'll grab it. But it actually got pretty decent reviews online, and it's only available on VHS, and that is Out of Control. Looks pretty cool, though. And then I saved for last something that I'm not really into all that much, but I know a lot of you out there are die-hard fans of wrestling, and I'm not a real big wrestling guy. It's just not my thing. I think it's pretty cheesy. You know, I'm sorry, guys. it's just not my thing. However, wrestling from like the early 90s and like 80s, I have a soft spot in my heart for it. It's very nostalgic for me. I remember sitting down at lunchtime watching it with my dad. Like on Saturdays and Sundays, you know, we used to just sit down, eat lunch, and just watch cheesy wrestling. Things like, you know, Hulk Hogan, you know, Bret the Hitman Hart, Jake the Snake, Sergeant Slaughter, Andre the Giant. Oh man, who else was there? Million Dollar Man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You know, people like that. You know, that stuff to me, it's just cheesy and fun, and it's very nostalgic for me. Maybe the way newer wrestling is nostalgic for like younger people, I guess. I don't know. It's just not my thing. But older wrestling, even though it's not my thing, I don't love it. I'm not really into it or anything like that. You know, I'm not some big wrestling nut. It is nostalgic, and it's just fun to watch. I got a good kick out of watching it. So I picked up 3 wrestling VHS tapes. First one being All-Star Wrestling, Sergeant Slaughter and Company. Oh yeah, look at that. This is just going to be cheesy, good fun right here. Then I grabbed WWF Slamfest. I really don't know about that, but looks interesting. Got some interesting characters on the back. I don't really know all these characters on their back. I mean, they've got Bret Hart, British Bulldog. I have no idea who Owen Hart is. Anvil Neidhart, I guess it is. Don't know who that is. Lex Luger, know who that is. Diesel. Doink. I do remember Doink the Clown. And just a bunch of other people. I'm not going to go through naming all of them. But, you know, looks pretty interesting. Had to grab that. And then finally, this one looks great, and that is Andre the Giant. This is the Missing Matches. Very cool. I remember Andre the Giant. I remember, I guess it was it Hulk Hogan who body slammed him on the battleship? I think it was Hulk Hogan. Maybe I had that wrong. I don't know. You wrestling nuts can tell me. But I remember watching that. That was like the big thing when I was younger, that Andre the Giant got body slammed. I remember watching that. So very cool. Just had to grab that. You know, just for cheesy, good fun and for nostalgic purposes. So there you go. That is all the VHS tapes I got. You know, that whole entire pile there was only $3. Fantastic deal. Again, it really pays to get in good with somebody at your local pawn shops and thrift stores, because, you know, a lot of times they'll let you know if there's good deals going on or if they get some good stuff in, and then you can, you know, be the first one to get it. You know, they just put the stuff out last night. So I was the first person. I mean, well, maybe some people came in today and dug through it a little bit, but I doubt it. Didn't look like anything was touched. So I was one of the first people to get to dig through this pile of VHS tapes. It was a great deal, great day, so I got a lot of great stuff. So one last VHS tape I wanted to tell you guys about. If you remember from yesterday, I said I forgot to tell you about one of the tapes I picked up over the weekend. I was in a rush on my video last night. You know, the wife and I were just leaving from vacation. She was in the hotel room packing up. I was trying to get my video done as quickly as possible. I was just kind of rambling off, and I forgot to mention one of my tapes. And that was The Town Santa Forgot. I have not seen this, but it's a Cartoon Network Christmas special. I do love Cartoon Network. The specials are usually pretty good. I mean, looking at the back here, it looks familiar, so I might have actually seen bits and pieces of this, but I don't think I've ever actually seen the entire thing. Only available on VHS, only cost me $1. Great deal, especially when, you know, with Christmas coming up, I'm definitely going to sit down and watch this. Should be good. So that's it for what I bought today, so now what should I watch? And tonight's Halloween Horror-thon title was, unfortunately, Halloween Resurrection. Hollywood, when are you going to get it? I mean, this movie here just goes to show you how stupid Hollywood is. They do Halloween 1 and 2. They kill Mike Myers off. He's done. They do Halloween 3. Fans are pissed. They want Mike Myers back. They do 4, 5, and 6. They're not very good. You know, they're just very mediocre. The fans aren't too happy about the films. They're just mediocre films. They're not that great. I know some people out there love them, and I do like them. I do like the films. I can't say I hate them, but again, they are mediocre. They don't even come close to standing up to Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. So then they do Halloween H2O, which completely forgets about 4, 5, and 6, and just says, you know, those movies never existed. Let's just do a true sequel to Part 3. And it's fantastic. So well done. A great movie. I love it. I think it was a great way to end this series. You know, Jamie killing Mike at the end, and it's such a strong movie. It just feels like a great Part 3. Again, great way to end this series. Fantastic. Well, of course, the movie made money, so hey, you know, we got to make another one. So basically, you know, they didn't learn a lesson the first time. They didn't learn a lesson with, we killed off Mike Myers, you know, they brought him back, and fans were like, no, these movies aren't that great. And then they do it again. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you make the same mistake twice? You already did it once, now you're going to kill him off and then bring it back again? So sure enough, they bring him back in Halloween Resurrection. They kill off Laurie, and it's just such a stupid movie. For those of you who don't know, the whole movie is like, it's sort of like a reality TV. They pick these people from, just randomly pick these people, and they want to put them in Mike Myers' house, and they set up cameras and stuff, and they set up, you know, it's funny because it actually goes to show you just, it is saying, you know, reality TV is fake, because within the house they set up, there's like a height chair with like some straps on it, and a room in the basement, like where they're supposed to have kept Mike Myers, and it's all BS. You know, the people from the show, I guess it's basically Tyra Banks and Busta Rhymes, they pretty much set it up. They put all this fake stuff in the house to make, you know, them try to figure out why Mike Myers went crazy. And then even at one point, Busta Rhymes is dressed up like Mike Myers and going through the house and stuff. So, you know, it's basically saying, you know, how fake reality TV show is. So I like that, because reality TV show is ridiculously fake. But so that's what the basis of the movie is, which just automatically just say, you know, when a movie's based around reality TV, it should just automatically tell you it's going to be bad. And it is. It's just such a stupid movie. So Mike Myers, in the beginning, kills off Laurie right off the bat. You find out she didn't actually kill Mike in H2O. What happened is when, you know, Mike was laying there dead on the floor, or dead on the floor, as you know, you always think he is. The paramedics who went in to, you know, get his body and stuff, well, Mike Myers ended up, you know, jacking up against the wall, you know, just hurting his voice box, or his, whatever they call it, so he can't talk, and he basically, Mike Myers, you know, switches outfits with him. Mike Myers walks out, and they take the paramedic and actually put him in the ambulance that Laurie drives away with and tries to kill Mike in. So at the end, you know, after she crashes the ambulance and whatnot, and she bashes off Mike's head, turns out that the whole time it was actually just a paramedic in there who Mike, you know, crushed his throat, and that's why he wasn't talking at all. Yeah, just dumb. So of course Mike goes after Laurie in the Laurie's in a mental hospital, kills her, and yeah, that's like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and just completely pointless. And then the whole rest of the movie has nothing to do with that. It's just, you know, the kids in Mike Myers' house, Mike Myers going around killing them, and it's just such a stupid, pointless movie. I mean, again, I do have somewhat of a soft spot in my heart for it, because it is a Mike Myers movie, you know, but it is a dumb movie. I can't really recommend it. It's pretty bad. I mean, if you're a diehard Mike fan, yeah, check it out. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you if you really like Mike Myers? But to your average viewer, it's a pretty bad movie. And then the way they ended up, luckily they never killed Mike Myers off. Spoiler alert, yeah, they don't kill him in this movie, but the way they stop him, it's Busta Rhymes, and he shocks Mike Myers in the crotch with like a wire, and he like electrocutes him, and he falls back in the marble wires, and gets electrocuted, and the whole building burns up and whatnot. And so Mike Myers is stopped by Busta Rhymes in this movie. Yeah, just dumb. I mean, of all the characters they could have got to stop Mike Myers, like really, Busta Rhymes. So, you know, at the end, they wheel Mike Myers into the coroner's office, and ladies, you know, unzipping him, and all of a sudden they pan into Mike Myers' face, and his eyes open, and that's the end of the movie. So obviously he's not dead. But this movie is just they never should have done it. Halloween H2O was great. They realized their mistake with 4, 5, and 6. took him out of the picture, did H2O. It was a great way to end this series. It would have been, they should have just stopped there. It would have been a fantastic way to just end it. You know, Lori wins, she kills Mike. Mike is finally dead. They cut off his head. Because in all these movies, I always think, why don't they just, you know, mutilate him? He's not coming back from that. They just hacked off his head. He would never come back. You know, instead they shoot him and stuff, and he gets back up and comes walking back. They should, like, chop him to bits. So when they cut off his head, I was like, yes, finally. Now he's dead. He's not coming back from that. But, of course, they wanted more money, so they had to make him come back. So this movie, again, like I said, it's a joke. Not very good. Pretty stupid. But it is a Mike Myers movie, and it's a Halloween movie, so there is a bit of a soft spot in my heart for it where, you know, I just love watching Mike go around killing people. But not very good. They use a whole bunch of, a lot of the deaths and stuff, and there's a lot of, like, repeat stuff in this. Some of the deaths and some of the things Mike Myers do is from, like, other movies. They couldn't even come up with a lot of their own gags and their own deaths and stuff, which I thought was just sad. So, again, not very good. Can't really say I recommend it unless you're a diehard Halloween, diehard, you know, Mike Myers fan. Then, yeah, I'd say, you know, check it out just because it is a Mike Myers film. But otherwise, not very good. I wish this was never made. You know, ending this series with H2O would have been fantastic, would have been perfect, but, you know, money hungry Hollywood, they just had to make another one. So, Halloween H2 or Halloween Resurrection, not all that great. All right, so a lot of you are probably wondering now, am I going to watch the Rob Zombie Halloween movies? No. Reason being is because I just watched them a few months ago. You know, I've seen those movies like maybe 10 times each. And I just watched them again, not too, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago I watched them with the commentary. So I really don't feel like watching them again. So I'm not going to watch them. I'm done after Resurrection with the Halloween series. But I do get a lot of questions asking what are my thoughts on the Rob Zombie movies. And I like them. I really like the first one. I think it's really good. I like how it's not a straight up remake. They go into Mike Myers as a, like, his story as a kid a bit more. I thought that was a good idea. You know, they couldn't. Rob Zombie could have just made a straight up remake, and it just would have been mediocre. But instead, he took it his own way. You know, added his own twist to it. You know, looked into Mike Myers' history a little bit more. I thought it was good. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I know I'm in the minority saying that. I know a lot of people do not like the remake, but again, I thought it was actually pretty good. I enjoy it. I certainly own it. I watch it every now and then. I thought it was pretty solid. You know, not as good as the original, of course, but in its own right, I thought it was a decent movie. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, yeah, mixed feelings. I don't hate it. I think it's a decent movie. It's an okay watch. You know, it's an okay sequel. I don't think it's anything special. I just think it's mediocre. You know, it's a fun slash movie. If you're into horror movies, you know, I'd say check it out. I love horror movies, so for me, it's just a fun horror movie watch. Do I think it needed to be made, though? No. I'm not sure why Rob Zombie made it. In fact, listening to the commentary on it, it didn't even sound like Rob Zombie knew why he made that movie. I don't know if he was pressured into it or what, but I really don't think it needed to be made. I think, you know, he did a good job with Halloween. He should have just kind of left it at that and said, all right, I'm done. There's my Halloween. Let's move on to the next project instead of doing Halloween 2. But I don't hate it. I enjoy it. I think it's an alright movie. You know, I watch it. Again, just watched it a few months ago, and it was enjoyable. So, yeah, I actually like Halloween. I really like Halloween, and Halloween 2, I think it's decent. So I do like the remakes. I don't think they're bad. Again, I know I'm in the minority saying that, because a lot of people really dislike those movies, but I'm a Rob Zombie fan. I haven't seen anything by his that I don't like yet. You know, House of a Thousand Corpses, I love that movie. I'm a huge House of a Thousand Corpses fan. Devil's Rejects, I think most people agree that movie's pretty good. And, you know, the Rob Zombie, or the Halloween movies, I liked them. So, yeah, there you go. I'm not going to watch them, but just want to let you know, because a lot of you asked, but I do like them. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Great day. Again, that whole entire VHS haul only cost me $3. Fantastic deal. And Halloween Resurrection, yeah, not really all that good of a movie, but I am a Mike Myers fan, so I didn't hate it, just it really isn't that good. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.